Your headphones connect to your phone, your controller connects to your console, your smart speaker connects to your laptop, all without a wire. Bluetooth is one of the most reliable and widely used wireless technologies in the world. But how does it find your device, and why does it sometimes sound garbled? We'll break down the unseen connection, from tiny piconets to the clever science that prevents interference. Let's jump in. Bluetooth was invented in the late 90s by a group of companies like Ericsson, IBM, and Nokia. It was inspired by a 10th century Viking king named Harald Bluetooth Gormson, who was famous for uniting warring Scandinavian tribes. Fitting, right? The technology was meant to unite different communication protocols, in the same way, connecting gadgets without wires. The first concept to understand is the difference between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is like a high-power radio station. It's designed to transmit lots of complex data to many devices over a wide range. Bluetooth is more like a low-power walkie-talkie for two nearby devices. It's built for simplicity and low-energy use. Imagine you're at a crowded party, music's blasting, people are chatting, and somehow, amidst all the noise, you manage to have a clear conversation with your buddy across the room. That's kind of like Bluetooth. It's a wireless way for devices to talk to each other over short distances, cutting through the chaos of other signals floating around. At its core, Bluetooth uses radio waves to send data. These aren't just any radio waves, they operate in the 2.4 GHz frequency band, which is like a super busy highway in the invisible world of the electromagnetic spectrum. This band is unlicensed, meaning anyone can use it. So it's shared with stuff like Wi-Fi routers, microwave ovens, and even baby monitors. Without some smart tricks, your Bluetooth signal could get jammed like traffic during rush hour. That's where the real science kicks in. Piconets and frequency hopping. First up, Piconets. These are tiny, secure, personal networks. Think of a Piconet as a small, exclusive club or a family dinner table. In Bluetooth terms, it's a mini network where devices connect and communicate. There's always one master device, like the host of the dinner who calls the shots. The master could be your smartphone, for example. Then, there are up to 7 slave devices, like your wireless headphones, smartwatch, or keyboard. Why 7? It's a limit set by the technology to keep things efficient. Any more, and the conversation gets too crowded. Here's how it forms. When you pair devices, the master sends out a signal to discover nearby slaves. This is called the inquiry process. It's like the host shouting, "Hey, who's around and wants to join?" The slaves respond, and once connected, everyone syncs up to the master's clock. That means all devices in the Piconet follow the same timing and rules for talking. No one interrupts. The master decides who speaks when sending data in short bursts called packets. Slaves can only talk back to the master, they can't chat directly with each other. It's efficient. Like a teacher, the master directing questions to students, the slaves in a classroom, ensuring no one talks over anyone else. But what if you need more than one group? Enter Scatternets. That's when Piconets overlap. A slave in one Piconet can become a master in another, linking them like a chain of friends passing messages. For instance, your phone master connects to your earbuds, slave, and those earbuds could theoretically bridge to another device. This scalability lets Bluetooth handle complex setups, like in a smart home where your speaker talks to your phone, which talks to your lights. Now, the star of the show, frequency hopping. This is Bluetooth's secret weapon against interference, and it's pure genius. Remember that busy 2.4 GHz highway? Bluetooth divides it into 79 narrow lanes, each 1 MHz wide. Like lanes on a freeway, instead of staying in one lane and risking a jam from Wi-Fi or a microwave, leaking signals, Bluetooth hops from lane to lane super fast. We're talking 1,600 hops per second. That's quicker than a caffeinated squirrel. The hopping follows a pseudorandom pattern, meaning it's not truly random, but looks that way to outsiders. The master device picks the sequence based on its unique address and clock, and shares it with the slaves so everyone hops together in sync. It's like a dance crew choreographing moves, they all jump to the same beat without missing a step. If a packet of data hits interference on one frequency, say, a Wi-Fi signal is hogging that lane, no big deal. The next packet hops to a clear one. On average, only a tiny fraction of packets get lost, and Bluetooth can retransmit them. But it gets even smarter with something called adaptive frequency hopping, or AFH, introduced in later versions. AFH is like having a GPS that reroutes you around traffic in real time. Devices constantly monitor the channels for noise. If a lane is consistently jammed, maybe from your neighbor's Wi-Fi, they mark it as bad and avoid it altogether. The master updates a channel map and shares it with slaves, shrinking the hopping pool to, say, 20 good channels instead of all 79. This boosts reliability, especially in crowded environments like offices or airports. Studies show AFH can cut packet loss by up to 90% in noisy spots. Why does all this matter? Well, without hopping, Bluetooth would be unreliable. Your music would stutter, calls would drop. Hopping not only dodges interference but also adds security. It's hard for hackers to eavesdrop because they'd have to predict the exact hopping sequence, which changes constantly. Plus, it keeps power usage low, which is why your earbuds last hours on a tiny battery. Bluetooth has evolved over the years. Early versions like 1.0 were basic, but now we're at Bluetooth 5 and beyond, with longer range up to 240 meters in some cases, faster speeds up to 2 megabits per second, and even low-energy modes for things like fitness trackers. Applications? Endless. From streaming audio in your car to connecting game controllers to IoT devices like smart locks, it's in billions of gadgets worldwide. So, to wrap this up, Bluetooth works by creating these mini networks called Piconets, where a master orchestrates the slaves, and they all hop frequencies like pros to stay connected without wires or worries. The next time your headphones connect, know that your devices are secretly performing 1,000 times per second coordinated leapfrog, creating a tiny low-power dedicated network just for you. It's a clever, robust system that manages to share a crowded wireless space without tripping over anyone else. Which do you find more fascinating, Piconets or frequency hopping? Let's hear from you in the comments. If this explanation clarified the invisible connections in your life, hit that like button. And for more clear explanations of the tech and science all around you, subscribe to Tech Science Explained. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.